Welcome back, Cancer. I'm Lucky. This is Tarot by THC, the Harlequin Cafe. Thank you guys for liking this video, subscribing, and ringing the bell. Now, we are going to get started with something I'm calling the Oracle Array. Phoenix rising, Cancer. Okay, we just had this with Pisces, but this was coming up in their future position. You could be dealing with the Pisces, but this is in your past position. So, Cancer, you have already risen up in this great okay. You've risen up, okay? And let me tell you, Cancer, you've popped up like a flower, okay? You've popped up like peekaboo. This is beauty, okay? Pure beauty right here. You've popped up like a flower, okay? And you may have been like just unassuming, and everything was fine, but then it was just like, I mean, even look at that snake, like, oh, hello, okay, like this pop, hello, it's me, I'm fabulous, okay. But yeah, fabulous beauty here. And if anyone's ever, and I'm keeping a lot of snake energy today. But if you ever look at that snake, if you've ever owned a snake, okay, and I love snakes, and I've owned snakes. Okay, but if you look at the snake's skin, this is a snake shedding. Okay, when the snake peels, when the snake is going to shed, they of course get very ornery. They can't see. This is the face, this is the head, his mouth, and all of that. They get very ornery. They can't see because that scale over their eyes is milky white. Okay. And when you were a child, you thought like a child, you reasoned like a child, you saw things like a child. Okay. And you enjoyed drinking that milk, that milky white, but then the scales have fallen from your eyes. You have shed this skin. And if you ever see a freshly shed animal, it could be any animal that sheds, it is brilliantly gorgeous, and the colors are ultra vivid. Okay. It's, I mean, it's iridescent, it's rainbow colors coming out of them. Okay. So if you ever look at a lobster that's shed, or a snake, or a tarantula, something like that, you will see I've had some crazy pets, but you'll see this vivid colors. So this is what's happening for you. You've gone through this transformation, and it's just like almost like this space capsule, and people are just like, whoa, what the heck. So that's very good, that's very powerful here. Now you may be building a strong family for yourself here, Cancer, as well, and tapping into that. And maybe maybe you've actually already gotten some of those things sorted out, and this is where you've been able to create a nesting, like a nest. Okay. And within that nest, this is how that you've cracked that. you know this is a verse from an old spell of mine. Crack this darkened shell of jet and unleash the amber sun. Okay. So it could be like jet, like a black. I'm just thinking of this black egg, and it's like a daybreak with this. What's inside of the egg is the sun. Okay. Okay. So however you want to. Wild. Ooh, wild child, voodoo child. I'm a voodoo child. Okay, so somebody could be a voodoo child here, for real. You could be into Jemmy. Yeah, this family and tribe is still here at the bottom of the deck. I've been shuffling, but this is where it was before I started shuffling. So, what I do really think is that, maybe there is some kind of shamanic energy around you also. This could be your ancestors really coming up. But I think that you are you're the spitting image of someone in your bloodline, someone important. Okay, someone memorable. Okay, you may not know this person now, but in their time, this person was someone, and you may look like them and express a lot of their energy as well. Okay, so I do feel that some of you cancers are touched like specially by like a special ancestor. Um, it could be that you're a reincarnation of part of them, but I don't know. I don't know about that. It could just be your ancestral work, your spiritual work with your ancestors, and they recognize you and they see that, and it's like someone's like favoring you. Like someone's like, "Hey, that's my boy." Um, Okay, so they would be really blessing you here, though. This is a wild beauty. Why? I mean, this is so raw and primal. Phoenix, beauty, and what? I mean, yeah, something like that's maybe that's why that snake is coming to me. Something like very Garden of Eden, very primal. Maybe someone is just like a raw, wild beauty here. Okay, and they have this fierce look to them. Is Cancer? Yeah. Hmm. And cancers are beautiful though. Okay, cancers are ruled by the moon, so they have that that lunar quality to them. And like cancers usually have like they usually have good skin. They may have a skin condition, but like once they deal with that, it's like flawless skin. You know, but you may have like a round face. You may have your weight changes also maybe. Big dreamy eyes, things like that. I'm like sorry, I had to kill that bug right there. I was like, not gonna have it. Okay, okay, all right. So predator in me is like kill. Okay, all right. So now let's go to another deck. Sorry, I'm just like I'm kind of getting dreamed out a little bit here. Okay, Cancer. So there is just something about like I just feel like it's almost like watching TV or some kaleidoscope, like something. I just feel like there's these lights shining around you. Okay, like lights flashing around you, almost like you're in a rainbow or something, or like in a spotlight or something like that. We've had some cards fall out. We're going to use these four. Um, Crown chakra. Okay, so that's very good. This is understanding, especially with that Phoenix rising, who you are in this world and what's what and what's going on. Okay, and who is in charge. Okay, and I think that you are recognizing your own like reign. Okay, your jurisdiction, your sovereignty, your kingdom, and saying, hey, this is mine, and rising up to take that and take it by force. If you have to. I feel that this, you're doing a really good job of setting your boundaries, and I almost feel like your boundaries are there are no boundaries. Okay, I feel that there's something about you that's very unpredictable right now, and I almost want to call you Scorpio harmony. Okay, and this is again those of you who, some of you are using your looks to get by, like and to get favors or to get things, sort of like wiles, feminine or masculine wiles, like these sexual arts and wiles here. Where I think that's good. I think that is, that is, one of the rays of love, and it's called ludus, where you have this flirtatious energy, and this starts to get a rise out of people. But your beauty and your look is something that people value. They consider it an asset. I think that people want to be seen with you. I think that they like to be around you. I think that when you're not there, people talk about you for good or for ill. Now, again, I'm getting this thing about like, your beauty routine. I think that is something that's very balanced. And it's almost like I'm getting something about a pH balance or alkalinity or something like soft, like water, rose water kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe there's the need for rose water in your life. So, uh, so I just felt like a major energy shift. I'm not really sure what all that was, but very interesting. So right now we've got material. Well, so the two pools that we've got material harvest and positive movement forward. So I do think that there was something that was kind of obstructed here, that was stopped up, and it's almost like a pipe or tube where something was stopped up or blocked within that tube. And this is your blessings. This is your harvest. This is energy coming into you also. And I think that that's removed. Okay. So whatever was, I almost feel like this is old blessings that were promised to you. Okay. That, things that almost like should have been yours, should have been there a long time ago, issues that should have been solved. I feel like a lot of this is being cleared up. Um, I feel like a lot, it's, so as these blessings got blocked somehow, it's like it wasn't that they were denied and that you're not going to get them, Cancer. It's just that whatever reason they were slowed down and blocked. but now they're coming through. So it could be, it's like, the postage guy, like, oh, you change your address and now they've got to transfer all your mail. But when you get that mail, it's a lot of mail. So I feel like a lot of blessings coming in. Uh, this may be dealing with travel. This could be your car, vehicle. This is your home. Okay, I'm getting like maybe someone dealing with drapes or something like this, or fabrics or dresses. Okay, maybe someone buying dresses. Material harvest here is not only money coming in, but I do see you shopping with this money and transforming this money into things that are, I'm sorry, it always comes in twos. I think it's like robocalls or something like that. Okay. You know, and yeah, so there's like a backlog of like blessings that are owed to you, and these are going to be coming in. Now these are going to be. It's almost like it's heavy. Okay, it's like these are like big blessings, guys. Okay, these are big blessings. Okay, coming in, Cancer, and you know you know this is like, you guys, I'm super into the analogies. I hope you just stick with me. This is like when you went, like someone's like, you want a brand new yacht, and you're like, okay, like, now what, like, how am I going to, what are you going to do with that, like, what are you going to do? Okay. So you need to consider that. I feel like it is like yacht type, you know these are big blessings. Cancer, you're okay. This is okay. I feel sad. I feel emotional. Okay, this is your ancestors, and some of their hearts are breaking. Okay, like they're sad. They're not sad. They're happy. Okay, sorry, I'm a little like in another place right now. Your ancestors are happy. They are so happy for you. Okay, and it makes them cry, like tears of joy. They're not sad, but they're crying, and they're, because you're doing it. You're doing the thing, and not only are you doing it in your own life and on your own behalf, you know your ancestors are just extremely proud of you, and you are winning things for them, things that were owed to them in their life that never came. So you are receiving some of the old blessings that were due to your bloodline. It's like I'm getting like this, like a clogged artery, or someone's bowels that were clogged. And you know once this is freed up, this is like in your bloodline. There was some kind of, this could be like generational curse or whatever, some kind of issue you guys had in your bloodline. But this is getting broken down, dissolved, and this flow of life and energy is coming in. Huge, massive blessings. Okay, massive blessings. I mean, this could be a yacht. This was, I mean, I just randomly said yacht, but this is a boat. So this could be something like that. Like, these are big blessings. Okay, I can't reiterate that enough. Like, this is like, is your bank big enough for, can you make these deposits? It's like, this is like a new tax bracket. This is like someone's beauty, like someone's like beauty, like being like phenom, someone like becoming a baddie, like baddie. Okay, this is like it's almost like too good to be true. But it's that crown chakra, baby. Okay, whatever you've been praying for, blessing on your crown chakra. Okay, this is you. Okay, like I need to move on. This is immense, immense, immense blessings. Okay, this is like someone like, oh, you're gonna be a father, like, or like, oh, you're gonna, the baby's here or whatever. Like, this is like, oh my gosh, this is like you won the lotto. Like, oh my, your long lost, your long lost parent has, was found. We found this person who was lost or whatever. Something like, it's like something massive blessings, massive. Okay, it's just not even. it may seem surreal. It's just it's almost unbelievable. Okay. 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 Where are we at? 15. All right. So thanks, Cancer. I know you understand. I'm a Cancer moon. So look here. We've got the witness. Okay. I've got the staff of power. Okay. I've got like the staff. Okay. I also think that you guys may have personnel or people doing favors for you, and like this could be that it's. I mean, this could be spiritual assistance. Like your ancestors doing things and like acting like your staff, being like, okay, like who's at the door? Okay, does he have his food? Da 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 da. Like making sure you've got all of your stuff. This medicine wheel. This does come to that. This. Um, okay. So yeah, this is an ancestral deck, but this is where I do feel that your ancestors are behind the scenes, and they're, this is healing karma. This is healing generations, lifetimes. This is, I mean, some of you are not just going to have like your ancestors doing things. It's like, the elements maybe working for you, like, the weather, like all kinds of things, because I feel like if you're like me, if you're, shamanic like me, I build relationships with, the clouds and the wind and the all the forest. All of these things are like people to me. So all of these things, the animals, every like it's just it just seems like it just seems like Willy Wonka ish. It's kind of like unbelievable. I mean, this staff is also power, and this is the the staff of the ancestors. I'm like overwhelmed with this reading right now. The witness is like, this is that person, that ancestor that's watching you. The rainbow at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Some of these I can't interpret. The ancestral part is too much for me right now. Okay. The little channeling piece right now. I don't always like to do that on YouTube. All right. So I'm gonna move these cards back, and I'm gonna flip this deck over because it's just a little too intense for me. But I don't even know what else. Let's go to some. Okay. I don't know what else to say. This I mean these energies are so good. It really is bringing me to tears. Like it's really like your brand new house in Hawaii or whatever. Spend more time outdoors, okay? So these forces of nature do want to spend time with you. Cancer, you are you may be shutting yourself in your home, but spend time outdoors. Realize that outdoors is also your home. Okay. Um, if there's like a park or a garden or a forest or a little stretch of stream or river that you need to kind of like quasi adopt and make it your own, then I would do that and consider that like your safe space as well as your home. And this will help draw you out and uh, keep you connected here. Um, with the Phoenix rising, this does again make me think that you guys were in this black shell of jet, um, like the trees that are planted along a riverbank, bearing fruit each season. Their leaves never wither, and they prosper in all they do. Psalms 1:3. You can't get better than that. Okay. Acknowledge God's truth. Okay, so when you're out in nature and when you're all of these things are happening, you're getting spiritual messages, all this stuff. You need to, be 100%, like 10 toes down, that you are for the spirit and that you are an agent of the Most High, and that that's just how you roll, and and seeing the hand of God in your life in the spirit, but also people will see you and see God in your life. People will see you and they will say, "What? How? How is that possible?" And you need to tell them this was God. Acknowledge God's truth. Acknowledge that it's not just you by yourself. That it's been, this army of spirit army behind you. Jehovah Sabaoth, Lord God of armies. Okay, there have been angels and saints and guide animals and ancestors all behind you. The gift of love and light, and that's the name of this deck, is love and light. No one lights a lamp and then covers it under a bowl or hides it under a bed. A lamp is placed on a stand where its light can be seen by all who enter the house. Okay, you put the crown, baby, on top of your head. You don't hide the crown. You put that bad boy on your head. Okay, Phoenix rising. Okay. Celebrate the beautiful gift of life. Let the heavens be glad and the earth rejoice, and the sea and everything shout its praise. Psalms 96. Now, this is what I'm getting here also. Is that you may have some abilities of gardening as well. Okay, I do think that the things that you garden and plant and all of these things, that the seeds that you sow now, the seeds that you sow, literal, figurative, whatever kind of seeds you want to sow, emotional, relationship, financial seeds, like crops. Um, they're going to be especially productive and blessed because you're again in this time of high favor. Okay, you're in this time of high favor. So not only are you in the time of receiving immense blessings, but again, it's about the seeds that you plant now. Okay, we got 21:21 on the clock. The seeds that you plant now are even still going to further bless you. This is not, you know, this is like not, this is whatever this is, Cancer. This is not, I mean, this feels like winning the lotto, but it's like, it's almost like winning it over and over. It's just like, it will just be unreal, you know, in a good way. Okay. You are highly favored. You are highly favored and blessed. I mean, there's no way around that. There's no way around that, Cancer. Okay. You guys check out the junk in the trunk down below. Reach out to me for a pinpoint accurate reading for yourself. So we can see what's going on in your life and how these things are going to manifest. Okay. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you soon. Peace.